was obedient and making dua to Allah Azza wa Jal, thanking Allah that Allah blessed him with such parents. So he's dutiful to his parents. And the other one was not happy. It was like some of our kids showing objection, saying the word "uff." And the word "uff" in Arabic, it's an exclamation word, shows, unsatisfaction, dissatisfaction. Even this word, subhanallah, it is prohibited. Sometimes we need to address our teens and our youngsters. When they live in this country or when they live in the West, this respect for their parents is not up to the limit that it should be. Imagine the best thing we do in this life is what? The first command is what? وَاعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ وَلَا تُشْرِكُوا بِهِ شَيْءٍ. Nothing is compared to this. This is number one priority in our life, to worship Allah Azza wa Jalla. Then comes next, وَاعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ وَلَا تُشْرِكُوا بِهِ شَيْئًا, and then النساء وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. And before it, إِنَّ اللَّهَ كَانَ Allahu Akbar, mashallah, your son memorization, mashallah, because the last part of the first star is Inna Allah kana aliman hakima, and then the second one Inna Allah kana ghafura rahima, and then Inna Allah kana aliman khabir, mashallah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us to be dutiful to the parents after worshipping Him. But from a secular point, let us think this way. Let us address our youngsters now with a realistic point of view, a practical point of view. I'm gonna obey my parents. What's gonna happen? I will count few things that inshallah will make you never miss this virtue. Who doesn't want to have a long life? All of us. And from the dua of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to grant him a long life with righteous deeds, or at least to have barakah, blessing in your age, which means even if you live in shorter age, but you do a lot of acts that the people who are 100 and 150 years cannot reach, to such deeds that you did even if you die in your 60s or 40s. This is number one. So now if we follow this way, the way of being dutiful to the parents, we will gain the virtue, secular virtue, something tangible, something practical, that we will have a long life, or we will have a blessing and barakah, vindication in our life. Number two, who doesn't want to have a good rizq, income, or barakah in his income? For sure. For sure. We want to have money, or at least to have barakah in our money, so we will never ask people for money, right? Subhanallah, the Prophet gave in one hadith these two virtues for those who are dutiful to their parents. Man arada an yubsata lahu fi rizqih. The one who wants to have a lot of rizq, or again, whether it's actual money or rizq that you have, or you have barakah in it. Man arada an yubsata lahu fi rizqih, أو ينسأ له في أثره, or to have a long life or barakah in his life. فليصل رحمه. He should be dutiful to his kinship. A blessing. So this is something that we all want, and the Prophet Muhammad attracted us to do this through being dutiful to the parents and to the kinship in general. طيب. We want to enter Jannah, right? The Prophet Muhammad in the Surah of Al-Isra and Al-Mi'raj, he entered Jannah and he listened to someone reciting Quran. Can anybody remember his name? Haritha ibn Nu'man. So he was reciting Quran in Jannah. And the Prophet Muhammad says that this is because he was dutiful to his mother. فَذَلِكُمُ الْبِرُّ فَذَلِكُمُ الْبِرُّ فَذَلِكُمُ الْبِرُّ. So it is a means to enter Jannah. Another hadith, the Prophet says, Al-walidu babun fi wasat al-Jannah. The father and mother, they will lead you to a door in the middle of Jannah. What happens sometimes, Sheikh, I'm going to travel to Saudi Arabia, I'm going to travel to Egypt to study ilm because the Prophet Muhammad says the one who finds a way to seek knowledge, Allah will make it easy for him to enter Jannah and to find a path to Jannah. And his parents are suffering. He's the only one to take care of the parents. They are in need for him and he doesn't care. No, I want Jannah. Ya akhi, care for your parents. A man came to the Prophet Muhammad sallam. He was chosen to make jihad. And then he insists to go for jihad despite of his father and mother need for him. And he made them cry. The Prophet Muhammad sallam told him to do what? To go back to your parents as you made them cry, make them happy and stay with them. See how it's important to be dutiful to our parents, to care for them, not to be affected with some of the cultures when it's a lot of abuse for the kids. So now it's a norm. If your father does something, your mother does something wrong for you, call 911. This is not from Islam, ya ikhwan. Our parents, they are the ones who love us more than anyone. Yes, you have friends. You have people you hang out with them. But no one wants you to be better than him. No one wants you to be better than her. Only the father, only the mother. If someone were to sacrifice his or her life for your sake, would be only one person, the father or the mother, nobody else. But sometimes we have surgery. We have to do surgery. Why? Because this is the only way to be healthy. Sometimes we need to drink medicine. Sometimes we have to take shots. I know it bothers many people, but it's a must, right or not? Otherwise, you will suffer. So the parents, they know more than us. So that's why they are worried about us. That's why they give us all the advice that we want. And sometimes they are harsh upon us because they know what is better for us. And the fourth thing, who wants his kids to be dutiful to him? All of us. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ made it al-jaza'u min jins al-amal. Birru aba'akum tabirrukum na'ukum. Be dutiful to your parents. Your kids will be dutiful to you. Start from now. Start from now while you are young. Be dutiful to your parents, so your kids will be dutiful to you. Some of the Salaf, Ridwanullahi alayhim, he heard the news that one of the righteous people died, under the debris of his house. His house collapsed on him. What did he say? This is a real story. I can't remember the name of this Salaf. He says, go back and check. This man will never die like this. And they went and they saw the man alive. When they asked him, why did you say this? He said, because he was dutiful to his parents, and the one who's dutiful to his parents will never die like this. So the person who's dutiful to his parents will never die in a way that is really bad like this. Can you imagine all these karamat, all these blessings? Karamat, not in the bad word, brother. So karamat in the right way, in the way that blessings, not miracles. Okay, Brother Wasim? So it's not miracles. What I'm saying, karamat means blessings from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I want to end with this, which is a symbolic story, came in poetry, about a son who was undutiful to his mother. And he listened to the enemy who told him to kill the mother. A wonderful story. Yes, it's not a practice. It doesn't happen, but the meaning of it is so close to what some of our youngsters do now. When they want to get out of the house, when they want to prove for the whole world that they are not in need for the parents, that they are talk to the parents like talking to their friends, that they do not listen to the parents, and they think that this is how to be independent, to do not call to the parents 911 if the parents interfere in their matters that are related to their study or their personal life. So somehow the meaning of this story is attached to our reaction to our parents if we do not follow the deen of Allah Azza wa Jal. So what does the story say? أغرى امرئ غلاما جاهلا بنقوده كيما يحيق به الضرر قال ائتني بفؤاد أمك يا فتى ولك الجواهر والدراهم والدرر فأتى فأغرز خنجرا في صدرها والقلب أخرجه وعاد على الأثر لكن من فرط سرعته هوى فتدحرج القلب المعفر بالأثر ناداه قلب الأم وهو معفر ولدي حبيبي هل أصابك من ضرر. Can anybody translate? So the symbolic story says that a man seduced undutiful son to kill the mother. And he told him to prove and to make sure that you killed her, bring for me the heart of them. Not just to kill her. He went fast. He did that. I would give you a lot of money, a lot of jewelry. He did that. And he was so happy to get the money. And he had the heart of the mother. And he started to run. And he fell down. And the heart of the mother fell down with him. And the heart started to talk. What would be now the question or the talk or the words of the heart of the mother to the son? Why did you do this, right? No. It said, oh my son, you fell down. Are you okay? So, to complete the story, the son now woke up. How dare I did this? How come I killed my mother? Started to cry. And he couldn't believe, and he covered the heart of the mother with his tears. He was like in a coma. I do not feel that, I did something that I should do. It's impossible to kill my mother. So he woke up and he used the same knife that he killed the mother, and he used it to kill himself. Here the heart of the mother talked again, saying what? Oh, my son, don't kill me twice. Don't kill me twice. You killed me once, don't kill me again. So the ones who forgive you forever, limitlessly, are the parents. So if you have a father and mother who lost his father or his mother, tell him one thing. How much, wallahi, just think about it. Tell your father or mother who lost his father or mother, tell him how much do you pay for 1 hour that you spend with your father. How much do you pay? Tell the brother, how much are you going to pay? Millions of dollars. I'm ready to sacrifice all whatever I have for 1 hour that I spent with my mother. Whatever I say, the moment you bury your father and mother, you lost everything. Everyone feels regretful. I shouldn't give this hard time to me. I shouldn't give this hard time to my mother. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this. But now, our teens, our youngsters, your parents are alive. You have a very, very valuable treasure. Again, a lot of blessings. Some of them are secular blessings and others related to the hereafter. Jannah, long life, barakah in rizq, being and having beautiful sons, having a peaceful time when we die. A lot of blessings. All of this just when we are beautiful to the parents, when we listen to them, when we respect them, when we do not attack them, when we do not say to them that, I know better than you. I grew up here. I'm not an old-fashioned like you. Sometimes we say these words, but believe me, they love you more than themselves, and they are ready to sacrifice their life for your sake. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prolong the lives of our parents if they are alive, Ya Rabbil Alameen. May Allah have mercy upon them if they are dead. May Allah gather us with our beloved fathers and mothers in Jannatul Firdaus, Ya Rabbil Alameen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make our sons and daughters beautiful to us, Ya Rabbil Alameen. And may Allah make all of us among the dwellers of Jannah. Jazakumullah khair. We took much of your time, but Saturday and Sunday, we have it a little bit bigger, but on the weekends, we'll try to shorten it, inshallah.